So for example, I was petitioned for my brother who happened to have been born in the United States in the 70s when my parents lived briefly in the United States. So right now, if a sibling, a U.S. citizen, asks for their sibling to join them in the United States, the waiting time is almost 20 years.
Wow.
So, for example, he petitioned for me when I was 8 years old. That's why by the time I was 19, I had my green card. But even then, it was over 10 years. That's number one. The quota is not realistic for the amount of families that need to be reunited or for the amount of workers that are needed. For
Yeah,
example,
imagine like not being with your family and you're like, you get to see them in 10 years. That's absolutely insane.
absolutely insane. And the same happens to for many of the green card categories for employment-based visas. So, for example, if you're waiting for your green card, you're an engineer from almost any country, and you got a labor certification approved, you can probably be here in 3 or 4 years. But probably your company that is petitioning for you, they might not be able to wait for 3 or 4 years.
Right.
But even worse, many of the engineers, for example, who are in the United States waiting for the green cards are from India, and they have to wait over 20 years for the green cards to be approved.
Wow.
Because the priority date is so far behind, because the quota is not only for the kind of visa, but also by country. It goes by country.